All right. All right. Just saw the recording pop up. Hey guys, thank you all so much for giving us about 30 minutes of your time. I know that some of you are distributors, some of you are customers, and some of you may just be taking a peek to see what this is all about. So wherever you're at with this, we welcome you. And we are going to be talking about giving you the opportunity to make some life-changing money. Okay. An income that can change your life and your family's life. And you're going to hear some stories about ordinary people who has just caught the vision of what this opportunity can do for them and their family. And you're going to also hear how time freedom has opened up for people, the time to be able to enjoy the things they love to do with their family, vacation more, go to ball games, family get-togethers, doing things with friends maybe they couldn't do before. So we're also going to show you how to open up your time to do those things. So first of all, I'm going to bring on our CEO, Curtis Call. And Curtis has been with us for about 8 years, I believe. And he has helped with his leadership, with his amazing leadership. He has helped grow this company last year 600%. 600%. That's absolutely amazing. We are now sitting at almost a $200 million company, thanks to his leadership and the other leaders of corporate. And Curtis and I, we've been able to travel quite a bit. I would say 10 plus trips anyways. And these are places that I've been to for free, that the company has paid for my wife and I. And Curtis and I have been able to do a lot of different things. I know we've been swimming with dolphins together. We have rode camels in a desert. We have snorkeled, we've zip lined, just so many different things together on these trips. So Curtis, if you would come on and share with us the vision and the culture of the company of Zingular, please.
Absolutely. And thank you, Stacy, for that introduction. Hearing you talk about all that travel and those experiences we've shared sure has me excited for us to get back to traveling again and spending time together. I have absolutely cherished those memories with you and Pam and the places we've gotten to be together. I love that. And it's what I really love about this business is our opportunity to build friendships and relationships with people from all over the country, really all over the world is the vision for what that will be someday. And I really look forward to that as we continue to explore more parts of the world together. I'm excited to be with all of you tonight. And I'm really excited to be able to share with you some of my thoughts about Zingular. As Stacy said, I've been here for a number of years in which we've experienced tremendous growth as a company. Over the last 5 years, we've been recognized 5 consecutive times by a local publication here in Utah as one of the fastest growing companies in Utah and in the Intermountain West. We've been recognized 4 times by Inc. 5000 as one of the fastest growing companies in the country. We've received just multiple awards related to the growth that we're experiencing. We've received product awards on many of our products that we provide for people to wear on, as well, and on our weight loss programs. And all of those things really make me proud of what we're doing, what we're accomplishing as a company. But I want to start tonight with why that works. Why do we get growth awards? Why do we get product awards? This company was founded on the principle of giving opportunity to people to become more, to make their lives better. And we knew that we could do that with a foundation of great products that work, that were going to do what they were designed to do, that were safe, that were helpful to people, not harmful, and that people could literally make change related to their health. They could lose weight, they can get healthy, they can use our ongoing wellness products to stay healthy and continue to have more energy, be in better moods, to sleep better, and all of the different things that we provide for people. But we also knew that having great products that people would need would fuel a business opportunity for people. And so our model was built around giving people the opportunity to work for themselves, to be independent distributors, to create a business, and a business that could become, for some people, maybe it's a side hustle to make a little bit of money, but for some people, it's an opportunity to make, more money, to make life-changing money, whatever that is, whatever they're seeking. We created a vehicle that would give them the opportunity to do that. So how do we help people? We are fighting a couple of battles. one of the things we're fighting against is poor health and obesity. And we're trying to help people to get healthy and to lose weight and to just get their lives back on track. That's a big undertaking. It's something everybody needs. We are also helping fight the battle of having too much month at the end of the money. We're trying to help people to not, feel like they have nowhere to turn to pay off some bills or to, take the kids on a vacation or put them in the camp that they want to get them into. We want to make sure that people have those opportunities. And so we've created this company. Zingular is a fantastic company. We started day one with the distributor and the customer in mind, to do what's right for them, to take good care of them, and to make sure that they have a wonderful experience interacting with us. Now, some of what we do, you heard Stacy and I talking about travel. We have products that fuel a business opportunity, but they also are truly changing people's lives for better health. And in that business opportunity, there are great opportunities to, earn travel. We wanted people to live a life of adventure. We wanted them to go see places they might not otherwise see, to have experiences like riding camels in the desert outside of Dubai that they might not have otherwise had. What I'm really trying to share with you here is that we want this company to be a company that blesses tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and eventually millions of lives, either through our products or through the business opportunity. We are a company that has been founded on principles of hard work and faith and family. And family is critically important to us, that we want you to know that you're joining this large community of people that will be like an extended family to you, but you have to do this to take care of your family, your immediate family. And that's what we want people to experience. We believe that as we continue to help more and more people experience the benefits of our products, experience the benefit of our business model, have travel experiences around the world, that we are going to make people live differently. We are going to make people find joy, and we are going to help people to really see themselves as a whole different person. And that's what we mean when we say become more. Become the best version of you. Have these great and wonderful experiences with us. Because I believe this: if I can help one person become a better version of themselves, then that person can help improve their family unit. By improving families, we improve neighborhoods, and neighborhoods become better communities, and better communities become better cities, towns, and the world around us gets better because we are better versions of ourselves. And as we help people to do that, we're really making the world a better place. I love this company. I am so excited to be a part of Zingular. In the years to come, we are going to continue to push for growth and for expansion into other parts of the world. We are going to continue our crusade to bring down poor health and to bring down poor financial situations and to help people have more in those areas of their lives. Stacy mentioned some significant growth has been happening, and I told you that we've won many growth awards over recent years. But what that really represents for me isn't just revenue numbers and in dollars and things like that. It represents literally hundreds of thousands of lives that have been blessed over these years. Hundreds of thousands of people have joined this movement with Zingular and are experiencing all of the good that we offer to people. Many of them have changed their lives forever. They're living better, they're feeling better, and they are in a position now financially that they can not only provide better for their families, but they're giving back to the communities around them. They're giving back through churches and charitable organizations. They're giving back on their own. They're giving time. And that's what gets me most excited, because when we start doing all of that together, we are certainly going to impact the world for the better. So if you're looking for something to be a part of, a mission, a cause, a movement, this is the one that's going places. This is the one that's on its way to something extraordinary, something large, something fun. We have a lot of fun in this company. We absolutely enjoy everything we do. Our events are fantastic. Our trips are stellar. But if you're looking for something like that in your life, and you know you can get healthier and wealthier along the way, this is where you want to be, is right here at Zingular. We are a company unlike any other, a culture that is just stellar. And you're going to hear more about that tonight as you hear from other presenters of all of the good that they're experiencing in their lives. But I welcome you to be a part of us, to join Zingular, join the movement, and go forward with us as we continue to make the world around us a better place. Stacy, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Curtis, so much for sharing all that. And I got so excited about introducing you. I forgot to introduce myself and share a little bit. And you got talking about all the life-changing things that this has done for people. It hit me. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't share that. So let me back up just a little bit, guys. I'm Stacy Loftus from Charleston, West Virginia, and I'm a full-time police officer with Charleston. This I just announced to my supervisor yesterday. I am going to be retiring here in the next 2 to 3 months. Thanks, nothing more than this company. Zingler has put me in this position to where I can retire at the age of 46. If it was not for Zingler, I would be at the police department probably at least another 3 to 5 years. So this has allowed me to supplement that income from the police department and live a very, very comfortable life without having that income coming in from the police department. And over the last 8 years, my wife and I have been very blessed to help a lot of people change not only the health of their body, but also be able to change their finances to where they've been able to buy new vehicles, pay off debt, go to travel ball when they couldn't afford to in the past. For Pam and I personally, we have been able to pay off our own debt. We have been able to help people on a personal and private level that nobody knows but us and them. We have the opportunity to donate to charities more than we ever have before. We also are blessed to donate more money to our church, which is such a blessing. So this has just opened up a different type of lifestyle that we didn't have before. And I'm not saying we had a horrible lifestyle by any means, but we weren't able to do the things we're able to do now. So that's my story in the short. I could tell you a lot more about it, but I want to bring on Jana Bullard from Post, Texas. I got to meet her and her husband, Keith, on one of our free trips on a 7-day Caribbean cruise. And if you've ever met someone for the first time and you say, wow, that is one amazing person. She has such a huge heart. She leads by example. And when I say helps everyone that she comes across, she truly tries to help every person that she comes across. So Jana Bullard, if you would, please unmute yourself and share your story with us.
Hey, Stacy. So first of all, oh my gosh, congratulations. I just adore you and Pam, and you are people that I would not know without Zingler. So many of you that I see. So I'm Jana Bullard. Hey, Curtis, can't wait to see you on Sunday. And, you know, you just talk about just a life that's so different. And so I grew up super low income, struggled with weight my whole life, bought some weight loss products I didn't think would work, didn't open them, and y'all wanted no part of being a distributor. I'd never done that before. I was in banking. And so as people have talked about some income things, I can give you 29 years worth of background that says, y'all, it's real. What Curtis talked about, people need to lose weight, but I'm telling you, people need income and they're searching for debt consolidation or reduction of expenses, and it doesn't work. But I have found so much with this, and I'm going to just say a few things. One, met Pam and Stacy on a cruise, first one we'd ever been on. Fabulous people. Stacy, thank you for your service. Thank you for your heart. And I'm so excited for you to retire. And I love watching you and your little grandson. And then I think about Curtis, who I will see on Sunday. And he's like one of the executives of the company. And I was in corporate America. And what I know is that Curtis exchanges recipes with my husband in small town Texas. Y'all, when I was with banking, they didn't do that. They didn't care who I was. They darn sure didn't care who my husband was. And so I think about meeting Stacy and Pam. I think about Curtis. I think about so many others. I don't care if you want to lose weight. I don't care if you need to get well. I don't care about the income. You know what you need in your life. What I know is you've never seen anything like this. What I care about is you as a person. and you can truly find your fit with this company, whatever it is. So I think about Stacy and Pam, who've been amazing. We partnered together. I think about Melissa, who you'll hear from a little bit later, who I will also see this week. And I just think about a different life. I think about a completely different life. I think about Nancy, who had just popped in. She lives over across the pasture from me. Her sister-in-law is one of my best friends. And I never dreamt that she would want to do this with me, even though I know about all the financial statistics. So let me tell you a little bit about me. So I bought my system 6 years ago, didn't open it for 2 months, thought it was like everything else, lost some weight, kept it off. I didn't want to share my story. I was in banking, thought I made pretty good money. It had taken me a long time to get to where I was making above the average median income in even a small town. But what I will tell you is I was wrong. I was so wrong. And so I want to talk to you about building where you're at. And I want to tell you some of my experiences. So I was working 60 hours a week, making decent money. And on several occasions, I was asked to quit what I was doing to show up in another town. It didn't matter whether we had a ball game. I just need you there. I was asked one time to go and spend 2 weeks in Houston. I live 10 hours from Houston. And I went for 7 months from basically Sunday to Friday. And at the end of the time, when I completely turned a district around, I wasn't qualified for a bonus because my title didn't give it to me. And so I did these things. I did this for a very, very long time. But what I know since I started Zingular is even though I had a super busy job, y'all, I could do this in the pockets of life. Sometimes it was 15 minutes, sometimes it was more. But I saw people losing weight. I saw people finding wellness. My thin mother, 76 years old, has only ever taken wellness products, and it's changed her life in so many ways, physically. But I just saw something different. And then fast forward it, and I was able to actually leave the bank about 3 years ago. And what I've found is whether I am with my grandkids, whether I'm on vacation, whether I am with friends, whether I am actually sitting in the hospital 1 year ago with my mother, I was able to earn income no matter what. The times didn't matter. The environment didn't matter. I was able to keep my doors open no matter what. But guess what? I could do this in the pockets of life. So what I love is today, I could work this, even though I don't have a corporate job. When I had a corporate job, I could work this. But I'm going to talk a little bit about my mother. So 1 year ago, she was in the hospital and we were viewing a great virtual event. And I was able to sit there. No one could say you can't work at the hospital. No one can say you couldn't take off to be with your mother. No one could tell me that. And so I sat there in the room with her and she listened to the people presenting. And she said, who are these people? Like, this is so inspiring. And my mother didn't have a clue, but she found inspiration in that. And I was able to be with her. Fast forward to June, and she actually fell and she broke her hip in a restaurant. And what I remember is I didn't have to say, could I take off? I didn't have to say anything, but this company rose to the occasion. My team rose to the occasion, and I could be with my mother and still earn income, still have people lose weight, still have people that were finding amazing wellness. And guess what? Every day, teachers and bakers, oil field workers, stay-at-home moms were able to find income because we can truly do this where you're at. And I think one of my hearts, Stacy, as I think about it, is I was in banking for 29 years, and I never made a financial impact in anyone's life, because people don't need reduction in expenses. They need income, and they're trying to earn income without leaving their little kids at home, or without trying to not be able to take care of their aging parents or their teenage kids or whatever it is. And that's what we do. You can work this in the Pockets of Life. And Curtis talked about the amazing things this company has. No one can do what we can, y'all. No one pays like we do. But I've never seen a heart, a culture, integrity like this. And so as a grandmother, a daughter, a wife, a former banker, somebody that grew up low to moderate income, moderate being a stretch, you need to come with us, because we do things that no one else can do. And so, Stacy, those are some of the things that I've seen, and what I couldn't do before when I was working at the bank and my husband was cleaning the toilets at our bank, the bank I ran, and we still couldn't make ends meet. I've never seen anything like this. So work it into the Pockets of Life. Meet people that will become your friends, your confidants, your prayer partners. I love it. So thank you for inviting me tonight. And I think Melissa's going next. Her story's extraordinary. And so, Stacy, I'll let you introduce her. And I cannot wait to see you next week, Melissa. You're changing lives and you impacted me. So thank you for inviting me just to share tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're one I call on quite a bit, Jana, for some help and backup and team support. So I always love working with you. And, you know, as you were talking, one of the things I got thinking about was in the beginning, I didn't look at Zingular as being something as big as it has become for Pam and I, and what it's going to continue to become for us. If you'd have told me 8 years ago when I got started that we would be sitting in this place to be able to retire, paying off debt, traveling like we are, just being able to enjoy life in a different way, I wouldn't have believed it. I'd have said, you know, there's no way that what you're telling me 8 years is going to look like it's possible. But you and I both know, and a lot of people here watching and listening, they know because they've seen the vision, they've lived the life, and they've experienced it to know what you and I are talking about. So if you are a little skeptical, if you're new and you're like, I don't get the vision yet, stick around, because you definitely will get the vision. Just stay with us. So next, I'm going to bring on Melissa Adams. And let me tell you, Melissa and I have really worked a lot together over the past, I don't know, maybe year or two, very closely within the past several months, putting a few things together. She has become my partner in crime. And I cannot go any further without saying that her and I went to Dubai together. The last time that I introduced her, I forgot to say that. And after the phone call, she goes, "You do remember we went to Dubai together." So we have traveled a lot. Pam and I and her and Kevin have become great, dear friends. And that's what this company does. This company brings strangers into family. And I cannot say enough great things about Melissa Adams. She's such a rock star. She has a huge heart. And one thing that I love about her is she just, I don't know how to say it. She just puts that believability into people before they have it into themselves. And she is so great about doing that. So Melissa Hun, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Stacy. I'm so thankful for you and what you mean to me, and to have partnered with you these last few years. It's been awesome. And thank you, Jana, and thank you, Curtis, for speaking tonight. You guys, you have heard some amazing real life info and real life stories here tonight. And I'm here to tell you, you can do this too. I've been a part of Zingular for almost 6 years. Next month will be 6 years. And I came from a corporate America background, working 60 hours a week, traveling 3 to 4 days a week. And I found a way to fit this into my busy life. I did something for my Zingular opportunity every single day. And even if it was just fitting it into the nooks and crannies of my day. And after just a few months, I was using the referral income to pay my car payment, which was mind blowing. I mean, that was game changing for us. And it just kept growing. And in just 2 years, I walked away from a corporate America job after 27 years at 47 years old, not just replacing an upper management income, but exceeding it, that had taken me over 25 years of hard work and experience to earn. I turned 50 in January. Oh Lord, 50 years old, and mind blowing as it is, we are debt free. And my favorite part of all of doing this is to be able to help others achieve the same. And what I want to do is I want to ask you, what would an extra $500 a month do for your family? Would it be not cringing as the dollar amount went up at the gas station as gas prices keep rising? Would it be being able to pay uniforms, but buy uniforms and pay ball dues that are coming up, be able to do travel ball and competition ball without it just totally just crushing your income? Would it be paying off a credit card? You guys still owe money from Christmas? Do you still have debt from Christmas? What about taking your kids on that vacation to Disney? Every time that Disney commercial comes on TV, you think in your heart, God, if I could just take my kids there, I know they want to go so bad. Would it be being able to do that? Would it be having a savings account with actual money in it? What about spoiling your grandbabies and not worried that that fixed income won't cover it? What about giving more money to your church? I'll tell you what it did for me last week. That we're having an Easter egg drive through at our church, and they needed more eggs, and I was able to hand over $200 without even thinking twice about it for them to buy more candy for the Easter eggs. That kind of stuff it feels good to you, but not having to live paycheck to paycheck. What about regular, everyday, unexpected things? Tires, your car needs tires, braces for your kids. What about your refrigerator going out? What about time? Let's talk about time freedom. What would that do for you? I'll tell you what it did for me. It was being able to be at the birth of both of my grandbabies and being able to spend 2 weeks at the house with their mama without having to ask anybody if I could take time off. It was when my mom had open heart surgery, and I was able to be at the hospital with her every single day. And I was able to spend almost a month at her house so she didn't have to go into a facility for somebody else to take care of her without having to ask anybody if I could do it. It's able to take spontaneous trips with my husband just because. It means spending more time and making memories with the people who matter the most in your life instead of spending most of the time with your coworkers. It means giving your family the best of you when every single day, instead of coming home after a hard day of work and they get what's left of you. Ask yourself this: why not you? You only need to take one step by yourself, and that is saying yes. After that, we are going to lock arms with you, and we're going to give you everything you need to do exactly what Jana and Stacy and I have done. And this is what I want to tell you: do not settle for mediocrity in your life. You are one decision away from tonight, from the greatness that God has right here in front of you. You're not here by accident. So I implore you to message the person that invited you right now. Tell them yes, that you are in, and that you want something more than what you have now. If you're already a customer, message your coach and tell them, yes, I want to share this. I want to help people. I want more than what I have. Don't let fear stop you and keep you in the same place that you've always been. This is yours for the taking. Have the courage to stop living vicariously through other people and make your own dreams come true and become your reality. Have the faith to know that you're worthy of that life. We want you to come X with us. We love you. Have a great night.